Okay, blue-white control, modern, paper, blah, blah, blah. The archetype is total dog shit, but I still like it. 4 Snapcaster Mage, because Snappy is still good. Yeah. 8 counterspells, 4 actual counterspell, 4 Archmage's Charm, Modern Horizons 2, rendered Cryptic Command completely unplayable, yada yada yada. Best deck is Murktide, apparently, and Hammer Time, and Cryptic sucks against them. 7 Planeswalkers, 4 Little Teferi, because Cascade decks are completely degenerate bullshit that are allowed to exist for some fucking reason. But remember, fair cards like Lurrus and Uro are bad, and Mystic Sanctuary too. Cascade doing the same goddamn thing on turn 3 every fucking game, that's fine. That's healthy. So you need Little Teferi, Necessary Evil. 4 copies, 3 Big Teferi. Jace, it's in the sideboard. It gets beat up too bad by aggro. And you can't really play 4 drops in this format. Memory Deluge is a better brainstorm for 4 mana, basically. 13 removal spells, 4 Supreme Verdict, the 4 drop that you should play. So we got 3 copies of these. 4 Prismatic Ending, because Ragavan and Ren and 6 are assholes. 4 March of Otherworldly Light, because Urza Saga is allowed to exist for some fucking reason. And also, it's just more redundancy to take out annoying shit like Blood Moon. 2 Path to Exile, because I'm not 2 for winning myself to take out your fucking Ragavan on turn 1, asshole. Not doing it. There's only 2 things that you need to path anyway, that these other 2 removal spells, Prismatic Ending and March, can't take out. There's only 2 things in the format, because of how busted MH2 is. Murktide and Titan. That's it. We got 2 copies of Path in the main, 1 on the side. That's our 13 removal spells. 26 lands, because I ain't playing cantrips, and I have a lot of utility here. I didn't fan out my lands, but basically I got 3 Glacial Fortress. I did get my Japanese basics. They're fucking amazing. 5 Island, 2 Plains. 2 Celestial Colonnade. I like Colonnade. We're still playing 6 Fetch lands. 2 Hall of Storm Giants. I like having the man lands. Why? It's our late game. We beat the shit out of people. I think blue-white sucks because they don't play enough man lands. Once you have the game under control, it takes a while to actually finish it. So now you just have 4 man lands to beat the shit out of people. 2 Castle Vantress, and the rest is pretty stock. That's the utility. Sideboard needs some changes to account for Lurrus being banned. Because I have 4 Sanctifier Envex, you don't need 4 anymore. You probably play 2, and then maybe play some Containment Priest for Living End or something. I don't like Rest in Peace, it's too staticky. I don't think there's room for static hate cards anymore. 3 Blossoming Calm, that will stay because of Burn. And, you can kind of bring it in against Living End because they'll grief you. And that way you can, like, say, fuck you. I like to bring it in against Thoughtseize decks because fuck them. 2 Ashiok, that's for Titan, but you can also bring it in against Living End, so it's flexible. I like flexibility on my sideboard. 2 Jace the Mind Sculptor, that's for control matchups. Maybe Murktide? I don't know. Anything that's really slow and grindy. 2 Force of Negation. If I'm going to play a negate, I want this one. A Supreme Verdict and a Path to Exile. I need to fit some Dovin's Vetoes in here somewhere. So that's the only thing I would really change there. Aether Gust isn't worth it. It's too slow. I mean, it stops Titan, but against everything else, what are you going to do? Aether Gust or turn 1 Ragavan? No. I'll just put it back on top anyway. So, yeah. Blue-white control, not doing very well. Yeah, I know Waffle Tapa won a challenge last week, but like it was a Sunday challenge, so that's always small. And he was playing a deck that people weren't expecting, so who gives a fuck? He didn't do shit in the last 2 things he played in. Even the 4-color control that everybody was scared shitless of. Oh my god, 4-color control is going to take over the format. Ain't really doing anything. The 4-color ephemerate bullshit pile is doing stuff, but it's still not winning. It's putting up results, but it's not winning. And that's basically pushing out every other mid-range deck. And the aggro decks are pushing out control as well, because they're too efficient. and we're not allowed. I think our cards that allow us to compete get banned, and same thing for the Jund crowd too. For all you Jund people, you Jund boomers who thought Lurrus was preventing Liliana from being good and Bloodbird Elf from being good, nah, they're just terrible cards. But when we do get cards that allow us to compete with everyone else, Wizards bans them. Because man babies on Reddit cry that their degenerate linear strategies are going, they have some contention with the fair decks. The fair decks are able to put up a fight. And they don't like that. And Wizards caves to them. That's why Uro got banned. That's why Mystic Sanctuary got banned. That's why Lurrus got banned. That's why this is probably going to get banned. Because the Cascade players are already fucking crying. Oh my god, if I could only play my Living End without having to worry about Teferi Time Raveler. Ooh. I just wait for it. And then it's completely over. So basically, Magic is a joke. Wizards are incompetent. They cave to man-children on Reddit who need to be shot. And, yeah. If you play at a local level, Magic's fine. But if you play competitively, it's dog shit. It's literal dog shit. You'd be better off playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, because at least then you could laugh at the absurdity of it. Because that's what it is. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is an absurd meme of a card game. Magic still operates under the guise of being a serious card game, and it's dog shit, because they keep fucking it up. Pioneer might be alright. I haven't played it. It looked like the Lurrus decks were kind of oppressive there. Historic, I still think they need to ban Faithless Looting because it's obnoxious, but Historic's fine. So I guess when I say Magic, I really mean Modern. Modern is a joke of a format. It's you literally had a period where it was super, ultra interactive, grindy, mid-range slugfests that everybody supposedly wanted, and then everybody bitched about, and now it's back to being a drag race format. Oh, and you have a legacy deck at the top right now. You have Blue-Red Murktide. Basically a legacy deck. Oh, that's the pinnacle affair right there. Fucking Blue-Red Murktide bullshit. Yay. Keep in mind, they literally banned Ragavan in Legacy because it was warping the format too hard. Too much. What the fuck do you think it's doing in Modern, exactly, Wizards? It needed to be banned in Modern. I would say it needed to be banned in Modern before Legacy. But nah. The format's fine. Remember, keep shelling out money for MH2. The format is 100% okay. And then when MH3 comes out, and we're getting our asses kicked in by, I don't know, Sauron, and Gandalf, and what the hell's the elf's name? Legolas? Yeah. When those guys are kicking our teeth in, then Ragavan will get banned. So, yeah. Fuck this game at a competitive level. If you want to play at FNM, that's fine. And it's probably fine. I've done okay at FNM. It's cool. Play Historic. Don't spend money on Arena, though. Do not spend money on Arena. Not that I need to tell you people that. Don't spend money. Don't give them a dime. I buy all my cards used. I don't even buy foils anymore because they warp so bad. Look at this shit. It became winter, warped. You see my marches? They're not foil. My lands? They're not foil. The new basics? They ain't warping. Counter spells? All warped. It's fucking terrible. Terrible. Fucking terrible. Deluge? Warped. Not buying foils anymore. Don't buy packs. Don't buy boosters. Don't buy anything on Arena. If you have a good win rate, you'll actually earn a lot of gold. Honestly. So get good, I guess, in Arena if you want to buy new decks and shit. And commit to an archetype. That's the best way to play Arena without having to spend money. Do what I do. Pick an archetype that you like and commit to that archetype. Perfect. Master that shit. I do think that Historic is a better format than Modern currently. Modern is a joke of a format. And Legacy is also a joke of a format. But at least they banned Ragavan in Legacy. So that's cool. Vintage looks interesting. I played Vintage once. I got killed on turn 1. But it was interesting. It was a cool little combo. So yeah. Maybe it was turn 2. Yeah, it was a Blightsteel Colossus on turn 2. Hasty, hit me, dead. Didn't have an answer. Wasn't expecting it. So yeah, anyway, Modern sucks. Control is basically dead in Modern. The only control deck that kind of has a shot is 4-color, but even that is not good. 4-color Blink is not a control deck. It plays a fuck ton of creatures, and it's all about Ephemerate. So yeah, it sucks. Also, fuck Companions. I just don't like it. Unban Uro, unban Mystic Sanctuary, fuck, unban Lurrus, unban Oko, and let's actually play the fair Magic that we had back in 2019-2020, where it was a grindy slugfest between Bant Snow and Jund and Ponza, and, you know, the combo decks and the aggro decks. Remember, Blue-Red Blitz was a top-tier deck back in the days of Bant Snow, and now it's not even playable in the format. That's how fucking ridiculously powerful the format has gotten. So, for the people who tell you that Uro is too good, you're full of shit. Ragavan currently sees more play than Uro ever did. Every creature from Modern Horizons 2 sees more or the same amount of play that Uro did. So go fuck yourself. You're wrong. I'm right. You're wrong. Every scrap of data, except from the data that Wizards magically pulls out of their ass. Oh, last month they're like, oh no, the meta's fine, Lurrus is fine, blah blah blah. This month they're like, oh, you know what? Of all the top decks, of all the decks that had 4 or more wins and challenges, 31% were playing Lurrus. Cool. That doesn't mean anything, by the way. That data means literally nothing. It means fucking nothing. So, yeah, these are the people in charge of your supposed great, diverse format. I hate Reddit. I fucking hate Reddit. If the Reddit mod Living End would happen to see this video, go fuck yourself. I hate you. You're a degenerate piece of shit. Fuck you. That's all. This is going to turn into nonsensical ranting. So, we done. Blue-white control. It's not good, but I like the way it looks. So I'll play it occasionally in paper. I'm not playing online because the metagame is dog shit. It's so bad. It is so fucking bad. How do you fix it? I would say... I said I was going to end the video, but here's how I would fix the metagame. Without banning Modern Horizons 2 entirely. So that's going to be a challenge. Ban the Cascade mechanic completely. Get rid of it. Ban Cascade. Just take out that whole fucking mechanic. It's all degenerate. Ban the Evoke Elementals. Why? Because they do keep certain strategies underfoot to an almost ridiculous degree. Ban the Colossal Hammer. Ban Amulet, or not Amulet, but ban Titan. Because fuck Titan. The cards, like, the deck's always fucking busted. It's gotten so many cards banned. Just fucking axe Titan. And then, I think you'll actually have a good modern format. Will they do that? Fuck no. The other option is to ban Modern Horizons 2 entirely, and then I also think the format is good. I mean, keep Counterspell in, because we need some help, you know? We would lose Prismatic Ending, which I think would be fine, because March is pretty good. And then you could also ban Ren and 6 with Modern Horizons 2, because that's like the only really problematic Planeswalker, honestly. And then we could talk about banning Little Teferi over here. The other option, unban Uro, Mystic Sanctuary, and Lurrus, and probably Oko, and make Fair Magic actually fucking worth playing. Peace.